had a gun the night that your partner got shot in Iberville?
No, man. Wallahi, that man lying. No.
Huh?
That man lied, bro. No. That man, how you hit the thing and stop the cap?
I don't know what that is. Oh, I said, I don't know what that is facts. I don't know what that is facts.
No, stop the cap, man. But listen, let me show you something. Let me show you why this don't make no sense. Hear me out. Now, hear me out. If I'm known for stepping, if I'm known for crushing people all around the city, how you get to be invincible? And you a nobody. Nobody, like your name ain't much ringing for being a killer. You ain't got a name in the mail. You ain't got a name, period. How I run with a gun and if I'm crushing all these other people. Right. Jumping out doing it, and you never saw you in my life, never heard, never nothing. So the first thing in my mind, I got I like my eyes over yours because you soft or you're nobody. Nobody don't know you. Killers in the street, do you agree with this? Killers respect killers?
To a certain degree.
Okay. So.
Well, I saw killers point killers out the lineup. So
yeah, that's why I said to a certain degree.
But no. That's in the lineup. I'm on the streets. I'm talking about.
No, really, they do.
On the streets, a killer gonna respect them, but he gonna try to find a way to down him. But he's still gonna give him a respect till he can catch him slipping. So, what it sounds
not
like,
if you don't respect his kills. You know they got no. Honestly, because niggas done killed off of like just. It's like a bad kill, like you killed a nigga on mistake, like, you know what I'm saying? So if a dude looking at you like that as a killer, like, man, that nigga ain't really, he closed his eyes and so happened to hit somebody, like he ain't really living like that. You know, it's like how you look at some people, y'all pop shit, you know, y'all shoot from a distance. I walk up on a nigga and do him. That's a different type of killer compared to a killer that just shoots.
Down?
No, you know, so that's why I say would you agree with that to some degree?
He ain't no walk down. He wasn't no walk down, nigga.
Shit.
Mina, let me tell you something, Mina. Let me tell you something. This my thing. See, that's why I tell I'm different from a lot of people. If I know you got a gun, if I know you will shoot that gun,
you'll squeeze.
I'm a respect. I don't care about you got to kill, you got to kill. Just like, oh boy, that was his first kill, Sterling.
Right.
So I respect him as a killer. I respect that he gonna bust his gun.
Because he killed somebody.
Yeah, right? and he stepped on a stepper. So I respect, you know what I'm saying, boy. He just lied a lot. Like when he went to the first, he said, I had my chop out pointing at him, and I said, you got something to do with that? And he said, I said, yeah, all right. Why you ain't cut loose on me and you got a chopper pointing at me? Man, that's a bunch of bull, but it was good for the internet. And what I always tell people, internet love lies. So you got a man that crushed Sterling, you know I'm going to go, but you going to ask me with that chopper out, or you got something to do. If I tell you, yeah, I'm going to kill you, you ain't going to crush me right there, you got me down bad?
You was out there when they shut it down?
The 45 days?
They say you came back.
Nah, I couldn't come out for 45 days. I looked out the window, though. What the thing?
That's some more. Fact.
This nigga still is
the real one.
Stop the cap.
But listen, like I say, bro, I just think, you know what it be? Do what I tell you, bro. People mix truth with the false just to get a good story. Did he step on Sterling? Yes, he did that. But he lied and added stuff to it.
They kill the whole truth when a nigga do that?
No, because you still just your work.
But exactly, because you going with what I be saying, exaggerated truth turned to a lie?
I wasn't thinking about that, but
I'm just saying, exaggerated truth becomes a lie, you know? Because you got a little truth in it, but when you exaggerate it, now you're starting to make it out a lie. Like,
he got the kill, he stepped on a real stepper, so, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, we know he ain't no punk, you know he gonna bust his gun, he got a gun, he gonna shoot.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, in a killer mind, well, I know he gonna shoot because he just killed him. But now when you got proof that you killed this man, so you got a chance to brag to the world, I stepped on an original hot boy stepper. So now your name, your work is proving that you a bust. But then when you go on YouTube, national YouTube, and say, I caught another one who known the step, and I had a chopper on him and asked him, you got something to do with this? And he said, yeah, you got, all right, look, let me think this out, we gonna talk. But what happened to your killer instinct now, bro? Stop the cap, man.
Hey, listen, who was the first person that you contacted when you got out? Like, how did it get out? Who's the first person that you talked to when you came home and then the internet just went dumb saying gangsta home?
All right, when I contact my mother.
But your mom ain't tell people in the streets. Huh?
No. You asked me who the first person I talked to, brother. I'm about to give you the story. It's about time. Anyway, like I was saying, if I was interrupted by him, y'all. Now, so this what happened for real. It was me, my little brother, my older brother. So my mother hadn't had all her children home in 20-something years. So we take a group picture, the family picture. I don't know the magnitude of social media. My brother posted on Facebook. So my cousin was like, cuz, come on. Well, a few of my little cousins come over, about 10 of them come over, right? With guns. So I'm looking at these little young boys, like, they gotta be family. They look like my cousin. They were little when I left though, but they all come in with guns. So in my mind, boy, I could take over, I can go back up time, I can cut up, because I'm looking at all these little young boys, happy to see them dumping and hugging me. I'm like, and they all coming in with, but then I say, man, you just did 20-something years, stop, cut the bull. But my older cousin didn't like, because a lot of people knew that I was home, they started coming over, calling, right? So he was like, cuz, come on my house. And in my mind, before I went to the feds, his little brother used to pee in the bed. So the rooms, you know, you had that room that smell like pee.
Right.
So I'm thinking, nah, cuz I'm gonna come out your house, cause it might smell like pee. I'm like, nah, I'm sitting in the living room, but I don't wanna go to sleep, cause now I'm starting to see, man, too many people starting to come over. But my
For this day, the first day, right?
right. But he like, cuz, come on. I'm like, I'm in my mind at pee. Nah, man, I wanna go by your house. But we grown now, but I'm still I'm traumatized from when we
Yeah,
young.
from what happened. Yeah.
Say, bro. So he finally taught me to go in his house. That's the best thing I did. Big old pretty house, big old TV. I was like, whoa, we got. So if I was shouting, man, cuz, I got a 4-bedroom, nice in here. You know what I'm saying? So that my brother had posted on Facebook.
And then word just got out like crazy.
Yep, and then go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And then the little chick, she saw me. I had made a video going at Hot Bezo about a mall in Fort Worth. And she was like, tell gangsters don't do no videos. I can get them paid. You give me paid? What's up? So she said she contact Vlad, put me and Vlad on the phone. It was a Sunday, me and that man talk. And she was like, look, Vlad be giving Boosie 13. I was like, yeah, 13.
That was Shorty was with you?
Yeah.
Right.
So me and Vlad negotiated. I said, man, I want 36,000. He said, what about 10? I said, deal. So I'm like, you better give me 10. I've been talking on the phone from jail for free. You better give me 10 bands. Boy, let's get it. Let's run it. So he gave me the 2, gave me that W2 form or that whatever that.
Yeah. Feel like a little woo, yeah.
Right. Bop. And from there, it was on, man. And then I just got on the internet, just started just telling the story. And I saw, no. When Boosie attacked me, and I answered him back from while I was working at Tyson Warehouse. I answered him back.
Who
and
did say something first to you?
Well, he was on Vlad. He was saying how I
getting
violated, how people didn't go to love me and step for me, and how I messed up the name and yada yada yada.
Did you have somebody that you felt like that yourself before Boosie said that, like a person like a person you know that he really talking about? Did you feel like it had a person in Angola that really feel like he was saying?
Yeah, but Boosie he wasn't wrong, because I don't look at television when I look at certain situations. I looked at an opportunity. Because I felt like, you know how you be like, you know you dead wrong, but man, I'm about to still fight. So it's one of them situations where Boosie was dead right, because this is how he was raised. He knew how we was raised. He heard all these stories. So man, you go and put a black guy in the game, man, you dead wrong. But I saw an opportunity where I could play off that on the internet. And I took my shot, and I scored. And then from there, I was like, whoa, this is my niche right here, the internet. Then my first check was $2,500, then it was $5,500, and then this dude said, he said, bro, between me and you, I made $30,000. I said, he capping. Now that's what you should stop the cap. So I said, well, you know what? Well, I had $8,000 to give me $2,500 and another $55. I said that might be possible. So I just started dropping $5 a day, and the most I had made was $22,800 something. So I said, man, I didn't believe they were gonna give me that money. Some people don't give me all that money. They would talk smack on the. I didn't believe that, bro. When them people direct deposit that, I said, "Oh, this is where I need to be, right here on social media."
Yeah, you showed it to me.
And you were still working at that time.
Damn.
They quit the job and everything.
Yeah, I quit. One day I was in the room. I said, "You know what? I quit." And I told my people. He said, "Man," he looked at me and said, "I thought you'd have been quit." Let me check, because I had to show them the money I'm making than what I'm doing. Yeah, so I just found the internet. I was like, you know what? I make more money than the average drug dealer in the neighborhood. Just on the internet, I said, and it's more for everybody. You know, I just fell in love with that.
What you think the number one thing that helped your channel blow up?
Cash Money story. Because everybody been hearing about about Giggity. Lil Wayne, Word to Giggity, I Miss My Dog. Sold to Slim, Giggity, the feds in town, blah, blah, blah. Then BG Gangsta this. Right, so now they got a chance to put a face with all this rap, with this music. And at the time, what I learned about the internet love gossip, they love mess. The internet is very, very messy. So at this time, I come home, so all these stories and oh, he did this, he did that. Now I get to come home and correct a lot of this stuff. So people mad about that. So it's okay for the white man to make a video or what you call it, a documentary, and y'all cool with it. But I come home to make up my own stuff. I'm wrong. I'm a bad guy. Get out of here. Beat it.
Right.
What?
What's your relationship? I mean, well, I know your relationship with Stone. Like you look at Stone as like with the big, one of the big dogs.
Yes, big facts. Yes.
And is a certain type of respect you have for Stone?
Yeah, of course. I mean, even though I should steal his coke and all that.
Yeah, that's where I was going at. But why? What would make you hit him? Like, what would make
because
you?
I felt I was untouched. See, this is the thing, bro. Real talk. When I was on the street, I was just wild. I just was going. Just knowing that I would kill at the drop of the dime, knowing I had respect, and I just felt like, man, it is what it is. But it wasn't until I went to the Fed I realized, like, man, you was tripping. You could have been killed. People, you play with your life, your family life, so. And I was like, man, God got me here for a reason because I did a lot of dummy missions, a lot of bull crap that I knew could have caused my whole family to get wiped out. But I was doing it. But then when I look back on Stone, I'm like, from juvenile, he was the big homie. Fight for us, his first big homies getting away out the Ninth Ward or somewhere else. He gonna step up and handle that for us. Stone was the big dog, was a big homie, So when you look at the stuff he did, the love he showed people, taking care of people,
Right.
You can't help but to respect him, bro.
Real good dude. You know what I'm saying? So like when I heard like that you was you big on loyalty at that time, or you hadn't understood what loyalty was? That's the question.
Man, that's a good one now, because I can't say, yeah, I was big on loyalty.
Oh, the Magnolia? Cutthroat?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fact. That's what I'm about to say. You got to keep in mind, because I went from Stone and them. My name was in them. Then I went from Lil Gangsta. Then I started, man, take that Lil off, because he gave me the name Lil Gangsta. Mm-hmm. Man, I ain't Lil Gangsta, I'm Gangsta. So I went from that, to driving his car, to now I got my own car, to getting little young girls, to getting females that he would usually date in college and messing with older women.
Boys, right.
And I remember him saying one time, boy, you got that something I supposed to have. I was like, oh, okay. So he started pumping my head up. And it wasn't until one time I gave him one of my freaks. I let him hit one of my freaks. And then one day I come to his house, he got the connect from New York, the two Latinos in the house, and she's sitting on the sofa with her little leg crossed, her little sundress or with her little glasses. She ain't speak to me. I'm like, you my freak. And then I'm mad with Stone because you done let these Latinos hit my broad. You down bad, first of all, because I let you hit. Right. Now you done took it like you passed it to them, and they got 20 bricks back here to give you. I said, let me ride and kill him. He say, follow him to Lafayette, because the people from New York know they out here by me under my care. Follow them out there. Once they leave from here, they gonna let them know they over here, so they and whoever else care once they get there. I'm not about to go on no highway with no gun to follow these people, man. You tripping, man. So that didn't work out. But I was upset with him about that. I didn't tell it to him, so I just started letting my actions speak. Stealing a kilo here, stealing 2 there. He burnt my truck though. Got me back now, but
From finding out.
Yeah, he knew because he had some coke, some bad coke that was, I had give it to Greedy Man, a Bucky. And when you rock it up, Picture Time. And the coke was turning brown. So I tried to be slick and go bring it to these sisters around 2nd and Daniel, and he knew certain people I dealt with, so he double back. What kind of coke? Yeah, they got that. He knows me. He knew I had got him, so he used to hurt me. Yeah, he used to hurt me in all kind of other ways.
He never confronted you about it, ever?
He burnt my truck, doing different stuff like that.
Right, but never directly told you, like,
I know you got me, no. But now when I went to the Fed, Ski Boo put him on the phone, he was like, would I forgive you? And I was shocked. He was like, man, we just talked. Yeah, bro, I love you too, da-da-da. While I was in the Fed, he bought my mother a car. He still just showed my mother, him and my mother still had a tight relationship.
Hey, Stone was a good dude, like,
real
you know what I'm saying? Real, showed me mad love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like from the UTP camp, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and him locked in on that bus. And used to have them talks, and you know what I'm saying?
Very smart.
Intelligent cat, you know what I'm saying? You know what Stone told me? One day I get up on the bus, it's like 3 in the morning, he's sitting up front. And he was like, yeah, bro, I'm a little, we talked, he was like, I'm a little envious of you. I'm like, envious of me for what? I ain't got, he said, man, because Stone was like, when I was in the streets, I was like drugging. And he said, I pulled off a lot of acts. He said, but once I got my life clean, he said, I be kind of spooking and worrying about. He said, man, I don't trust nobody. He said, see, you got a wife you go home to, you got your kid. He said, I want something like that, but I don't trust nobody to get that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always feeling like somebody, gonna hit me from one of them angles soon as I give up, give in a certain kind of way. So, you know what I'm saying? We was jammed, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like a nigga that we used to have them real talks, you know what I'm saying? Probably shit that he didn't expose to too many other people, but we talked about real life shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing. I don't regret nothing I've done in life, but that's one thing. Like I said, we had talked, we kind of got on good terms, but we wasn't writing each other when he was locked up. But my mother still used to write him. He would call my mother, but that's somebody I wish that I would have had a better relationship before he passed. He taught me a lot.
Yeah, you put everything in the pile. Like, what you benefit sitting right here today from everything you ever did on the streets, jail? Like, what you benefit today?
I get my message across to let these youngsters know the people who they look up to in the street, that they think gangsters, that real, that they human, that stuff, they 1 minute they're tough with the gun, but the next minute they get in that room they fold. I'm showing people that, yeah, I had a wild life, yeah, I did a lot of stuff, but I'm human. And just like how you got your freedom now, you better cherish it, because if you want to keep your name, your honor, your dignity, everything intact, get out the streets. Because look at me, he know me from the streets. I'm talking about driving foreign whips, throwing money out the car, out the sunroof, enjoying life at a young age, to turn around now to tarnish all that. So now one will say, man, your reputation, man, you had this, and this. But then I look at it like, yeah, I did all that, I had fun, I had the foreign whip, foreign call, girls, blah, blah, blah. I went bad, but now I got my freedom. So now I would say this is what I think a person put a black eye in the game. If you go tell and then you come back home and try to sell drugs and try to still be in the game, you down bad.
Right.
You gotta retire, man. You gotta get up out the way.
You say, you big on saying that you don't regret nothing, but evidently you regret prison.
No, I don't regret prison, because let me tell you why. Prison has helped me become the man I am today. It wasn't until I went to prison that I realized that other people have feelings, other people that I gotta respect the next person. It wasn't until I went to the feds.
Right.
So I don't regret prison. I don't ever want to go back to prison.
Yeah.
Because when Katrina hit, I felt like I let my mother and my family down because I wasn't there to help them. But prison has helped me become the man I am today, and I don't glorify prison. I don't ever want to go back though.
That right. You're in the right direction. You don't want to go back, cause I want you to explain to the people, like, you ain't just woke up and was like, I'm gonna respect everybody. It's like something that happened in there by default. So I want you to let the people know, don't matter how real, how much of a killer, whatever you did, when you walk on that walk, you're gonna respect a nigga by default, and they're gonna be the biggest thing of your life. Yes, sir, my bad. You ask a nigga, is he all right 3 times? That was the killer on the street. You all right? I mean, knock over your coffee. You keep asking the nigga. So just let a nigga know that portion of it.
Oh, that's
like
a
by
fact.
default.
Because this is what people would do. Yeah, I'm happy you say that. Because MEANA might bump me. I make a mental note of that. So now when I'm tired of this compound, I'm ready to get off this compound, I need to pick me. Remember, MEANA bumped me one day going to Chow. He was with his homies and he ain't say my bad, excuse me. He had this, I'm gonna butcher him coming out there. I'm gonna catch him in a chapel. I'm gonna put that knife on him just to get off this compound. So you right about that too, because you got people who will sit back and just wait for a person to slip to do something crazy. You got people that know, man, I know he a killer because he killed or he stabbed a boy in another joint. I know he keep them knives on, he make the knives, he do this. So you're gonna always show respect no matter what, like you just said. You're gonna constantly make sure. And another thing, like when you sitting in the chow halls, you can't cut through the table, cut through them to get to the shortcut because they're gonna think you're trying to hit one of their people, they'll stab you over, you gotta go all the way around.
Right.
So it's just like a whole different animal in the penitentiary. Totally, I don't care how tough it was on the street, all that stuff, you gotta learn new stuff when you go to prison, man. You gotta respect it. And then we got what you call real estate. You're gonna have everybody out the Louisiana, 4-5 cell gonna be all Louisiana. Then you might have all Bloods, Muslims, GDs, everybody sleep by each other. You're not gonna see no black, white, Mexican, white, black. No, because of a war jump, when they come in, they pop the doors.
Yeah, everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody sleep by each other. got the real estate.
I know when I was in jail, even though it was state, like niggas would be for real. Niggas would be gangsters are gonna do what they gonna do, but niggas still worried about the guards at some point. They ain't like that in the feds, because when you talk about like it's always pop off with war, and I know niggas really respect them guards in that bitch to the point to where, boy, you ain't trying to be in a worse spot, so it ain't like that in the feds?
No, because you got to keep in mind, in the feds, in certain feds, people got forever and a day, every 11 life sentence, 12 life sentence, so you got people kill guards. And the guards know that they going to get out the way. When that knife's landing, they going to get out the way. Now, in the penitentiary, they're going to drop that bomb, they're going to come out shooting. But if you're in the dorm or somewhere, like homies might do this here. Look, bro, when they pop the door at 4 o'clock, when they hit the deuces, we gonna take off on these certain people here. We gonna stab them up, so they gonna hit the deuces. So all the guards gonna run to this dorm. When they run over here, y'all take off over there. So they gonna deuces go. They gonna run back. So they don't know where to go because everybody dorm going off. So it's bro, this stuff get crazy, man. I had a Muslim brother. He had 90 days before he went home. Black and white star fight. He jumped off the phone, stabbed a dude, it killed him. So I done saw a lot of stuff, man, and that's a good thing you said, because a person's gonna make sure over and over. Is that bro? You saw that squash? My homeboy did what to you? He owe you some money. Look, we're gonna take care of that bill. We're gonna take care of that.
Squaring all that shit out, right?
Yeah, because dudes it'll be a domino effect, bro.
Right.
You could be at church, and when they go down, they're gonna take off on you in church. You gonna be what's going on? You get stabbed for nothing.
This is a 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2. That's it. A person told in the bureau, a person told like you did, a person didn't tell. That's 1, 2, 3, or them first two the same, and that nigga who didn't tell standing by himself. Or you putting that in the order. The nigga told at the detective bureau, or the nigga did 23 years and told.
You got all that in the feds.
But I'm saying, like, you looked at just like that person who told at the bureau, even though you did 23 years and you just got broke, and I couldn't do no more.
You want me to tell you why? Because the first thing in a person's mind who miserable, or a person who ain't really thinking what they gonna say, he been was gonna do that, or he been wanted to do that, or that was already in him. You know what I'm saying? So you can't separate them. Because like I said, if you tell from the beginning versus you go tell down the line, at some point that was already in you to tell. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good for a good debate.
You don't think that that's something that you contemplate throughout your time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like meaning like, man, this shit's starting to break me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, people with a sane mind or somebody that just talking that's not in the tunnel vision, they'll look at it like you said, but certain people, nah, man, I don't want to hear that, man. You know, you got some people that just stuck on their way. Right. Man, he a rat, he ratted. If he did it, he ratted in the beginning versus him ratting 20 years, what's the deal? They both a rat.
Right, because at the end of the day, that's the title that come with it. Like, right? Regardless to however, you know, that's what I was telling you one time we spoke on that. Like, at the end of the day, that title still, both of them hold it, like, regardless to the time, you know?
Facts.
Go ahead.
Even if a nigga say the code not real, how you was saying, but is this real? Do the crime, do the time. Is that real? Since the code ain't real, no, let me ask you another way, is that real?
See, that's supposed to be real, but it goes back to, I used to always say this here, a gangster do what he want, a sucker do what he can. So now it's going back to how we are parents. If you do the crime, you got to do the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's going back to, and I can't stand when people do this. I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. This is your worst enemy. You hate this enemy. Enemy hates you. Why you don't wish jail or miserable place? Put them there. Or you want them there, right? So when people say do the crime, do the time, that is just a nice rhyme they like to say. I mean, because you got to keep in mind, whoever made, certain stuff were made up to protect their own self, like how the mob, you know, hear no eat, speak no eat, the coastal notes, how can I say that word? Shut up.
Yeah.
But then they start doing certain stuff. Lucky Luciano was the first one to do controlled buys. Get the coke over here, go ahead and get y'all that. Let's break, you know what I'm saying? So Mexicans, what they do is as long as they tell on blacks, they okay. They can't tell on their own, they okay. They people don't trip off that. They give up black people, they give up their own, yeah, they gonna get dealt with.
Right.
Gangsta, if you wasn't doing what you're doing now for, you know, the podcast and the internet thing that you do, what you think you'll be doing?
I might be someone smoking some crack, because I always want to see how crack feel.
You ain't never tried drugs in your life, so that's not
I
true.
want to try that. I want to snort with some heroin. Some with that fentanyl. Now they play.
I know you wouldn't be doing that because you done been through worse times than that, like for living life, and you ain't mess with no drugs, so it wouldn't be drugs. But I'm just saying, being honest, you think you would have stuck with the job, or you think that wouldn't have just made money fast enough, or put you where you wanted to be at? Like, what you think you would have been doing if it wasn't for this?
My goal, my initial thing was to go offshore.
Okay.
I was hearing how you could go off for a little while, because it's like doing your bid.
Right.
And I was like, okay, stack up money. Like, okay, I'm gonna want to do that.
Right.
That was my initial thing. But once I saw the internet, it was lucrative. Somewhere I could survive.
That was before you. I mean, that was after you got out.
Before I got out, I was thinking about going offshore, because I was hearing about it, getting the twit call, whatever, all that little stuff.
Is that the same? Is that the same way as you thinking about something the day before you got out, the night? Is that it? Cause that ain't, to me, I don't say that'll be it. It'll be like other shit. Like, you ain't thinking about no job. I'm talking about that moment of that night that you getting out. Like, you ain't thinking about no job, huh?
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, bro, because I know that I'm getting out, so I know.
Let me ask you this for your answer. Right. More like, it should come across your mind like, how is I'm gonna get like embrace shitted on, like that type of mind frame. Like, how would the people take me coming home like this, knowing who I was before I left?
See, I already had them put all the. See, I'm the type of person, I already had to study all that already. I was like, I know when I do this, he gonna be mad, he gonna be disappointed, he gonna cut me. I already knew that was gonna happen. But I was like, I don't buy friendship, it's too expensive, number one. Number two, a lot of stuff, I protect y'all. I took care of y'all, I did this and this, so you got a right to be mad, you got a right to cut me off. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm too old now to try to go home. Now, if I was in my 20s or 30s, I'd be caring about my rep. I'm gonna go home, I'm gaining some back. I come home in my 40s. Little people hit me in that thing half my life. So at that point, I'm like, I'm too old to be trying to go home and make a man happy. I want to go home and catch my mother, because I've seen dudes' mother die with in there, that they be in the dorm playing chess or watching sports or having fun. Hey, they want you at the chapel. When you get a chapel card, somebody dead in your family.
All right. Well, you was telling us just now, like, yeah, man, that's just some shit that rhyme and just people say it to sound good. So is that this, from the way you saying was in jail, what you know now, you put all this shit together, you thought about all that. So what if I say, take that the same way as you be like, a fire put it out, a fire start, I would put it out. That's something good to say after you knowing where you've been there and everything that you done been through, and you know you almost died in there. So is that something good to say? Like a rhyme, like you say that rhyme and shit? Like, you ain't really living like that. You say you 40.
Well, I'm past 40.
50.
Or 50.
I ain't 50. I'll be 50 November 4th.
50.
But cause I'm thinking like you say that knowing who you was, you know you ain't trying to.
No, listen, but it's a difference, brother. Because listen to this. What I'm saying is, listen to what I said. I don't want no problem. I'm not looking for problem. But if a fire started, we'll put it out.
Survival.
That's going. Thank you. Anybody who the man of your household.
You got to take care of business.
You gonna protect the household, right or wrong. So if somebody break your house, do anything to you, you gonna protect. So you putting that fire out. That's what I mean. I'm not going, because I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. None of my life smoke or drink. And then I don't have no business going to nobody's hood talking about, yo, who got the pounds or who got the kilo, who got the, what that thing, fentanyl, I don't have no business doing that. So that's why when I say if a fire someone put it out, because I know people would have come to me, would attack me because of what they heard.
With in mind knowing that with that in mind, you feel like I can't stay in New Orleans how I once did, comfortable, like before I went to jail?
Yeah, because I know.
You saying you saying I can't?
Yeah, I can't stay down here. Because I figure these little youngsters will try me.
Right.
Because they got favoritism, they got people that they respect and look up to that they feel I'm beefing with, that they're like, I'm gonna do that favor for the homie.
That bother you?
No. Because no, I mean, listen, I love, you see where I'm at? I made my way.
No,
After all the scrutiny, all the stuff,
yeah.
he can't come home. Listen, bro, I should just listen to people talk. I said, when I'm ready, then I'm going to make my move. I ain't going to never let nobody
dictate.
Yeah, I'm going to call all this. I'm going to create the narrative. I'm going to do all this in myself. So with that being said, now, I made myself known on purpose because now what happens is a lot of them who had a lot of rah-rah, now they don't know how I'm coming. Cause now I can slide in and out your town now. Stop playing. But my mind be on, you know what? Y'all can talk, say what y'all. You notice this? Majority of the people my internet ops are youngsters, people who was on the porch, youngsters who don't know me. Just what they heard and they just like to troll. I learned how to troll back. Like, look what I got. Look
Right.
what that say right there.
Ops.
I got ops socks on, man. Bro, I mean, everything negative, I take and make a positive of it.
Right.
Well,
So-
I knew you and Hart as friends, you know, and I know y'all mutually as like the way I know y'all, and that's how I kind of like when you was on the street. That's, you know, the relationship I had with Hart was the same kind of relationship I had with you, and that's how I know y'all. So my question is it possible that one day you feel like you and Hart can have a man-to-man talk as men and get past the differences that y'all may have? Because we're getting older, bro.
That's something you want to do?
I would, but hot stubborn, hot hard head, and on one hand I respect.
If he's willing to do it.
he not gonna be hot.
No, we hypothetically speaking. If
don't
he's
like the
willing to do it. No, if he's willing to do it, I want to know. I want to know where your heart.
Nigga. Don't talk
No,
for a nigga.
no,
then.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not talking for no.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
Don't talk for hot, nigga.
Yeah.
Talk for yourself.
But he talking for hot.
No,
but-
I'm not talking for nobody.
I can't.
I'm not talking
I
for
can't.
nobody. I'm hypothetically speaking, saying if a person was open to do that, I'm just trying to see where your heart at and where you at with it.
I've been trying to do that for the longest.
I just wanted to. I didn't
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Yes, I've been. Trying
I
to do
never
it for the
seen it. I
longest.
saw you trolling and doing a
genuine?
lot of
Let me
stuff
tell you something.
that kind of
genuine,
egged
though.
that stuff
genuine?
on.
That's genuine.
Man, Allah be my witness. Listen to me. Let me tell you what made me really get on hot, start trolling, disrespecting him. When I come home, I didn't know nothing like how the social media go. And then somebody sent me a link where Hot was saying, F my mother. The same lady whose house he stayed in, the same lady who used to eat her food and was, you know, like a mom to you, you said F my mother. What? All right, let's play. That's how that went.
But so that touched you in another way.
Yeah, because that's mama love. You know, you only get one mom, and he used to stay at this lady's house. So,
That's why I said y'all had a certain kind of bond that was
Right.
that was totally different, bro.
but
you know?
he got a right to be upset, mad. So he never. And then another thing is this: the more popular he get and have gotten, and the more people that's watching him, he's still under the street law, the code. So he wouldn't do that.
Right.
Because you gotta study everybody. I know how everybody are.
You saw Young Thug getting out that situation?
Yeah. When I saw Woody testimony, Woody
Woody
turned
flipped.
everything around. If Woody would have stuck to what he told them people, Thug wouldn't have come from under that. He wouldn't even have got the deal he got offered.
Right.
But once they're a key witness, the key person with the I don't recall, making
I
a
don't
mockery,
recall. I don't recall.
he just messed up the whole trial.
Like, I thought that was a plan. Like me, you know, that's how I looked at that. I thought it was a plan. I thought that he did what he had to do to feel like I got something, and I'm gonna be the same one that flip and give y'all nothing. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to doing what I'm gonna take the stand. I'm gonna do all that. And when I take the stand, I don't recall. I don't know. I say anything to get somebody to
Right.
get it off me.
I'm still taking it.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I saw that as a plan.
So you got a situation like this. He beat the system. However, the street guy gonna look at you still ratted. Yeah, you cleaned it up, but the thing is, you the one helped get him in that situation. So you had to straighten your face. So now the question would be, will he be able to trust him again?
I
Will he
mean,
hang around him again?
he's one of the reasons that you could say that he's one of the reasons you got in trouble.
So,
Yeah, you ain't gonna want to go down that
You
road
could
no
say that
more.
he's one of the reasons you got in trouble, but he's also one of the reasons that you.
So you'll forgive him.
I'm not saying
What you saying?
What I'm saying. I'm talking about their situation.
Right.
I know,
fucking
but what
with
you
that
said,
nigga.
would you forgive him?
I don't know.
that's like they say.
I can
snake
forgive
bit-
him.
snake
I can
bites you
forgive him
twice.
and still don't
Nah,
deal
hang
with
with-
him.
right.
You
Oh,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
I
you
can
do that.
forgive him and still
Right.
don't deal
Yeah,
with him.
that-
All right, I ain't got no problem with y'all. I don't want to get you hit or nothing. I'm just not rocking.
But then
with
some people look at it like, bro, you took 2 years out of my life from my family.
you. But it wasn't just him.
No, but it was the main one though.
He was a key witness.
I mean, it was something. It's the stuff he was saying, but everybody else was saying stuff as well that made that case feel like I got a case. You know what I'm saying? And when Woody came as a key witness and flipped the way he flipped, none of them other guys did that.
But who
I saw
stayed
them
under the
dudes.
longest?
I mean, because he was the brain of the operation.
Okay, stop right there. The brain of the operation. That's right. Without the brain, what French been told to watch the body tilt when you hit the head. He was the brain of that, so that's why I went that route.
So with that being a plan like that, like where we could say if that was a plan, maybe that was orchestrated that way to go that way to help, you know, in the defense of Thug. When it come down to Meech, and Meech in the third party cooperation for to get the time reduced, how you look at that?
That's a good move right there.
I researched that.
That's true.
When you look at the transcript, they said in court that Demetri Fleming wasn't aware.
How do
Tammy did.
How do they know that?
The agents, they spoke on the saying he wasn't. What happened was this: the girl he was dating or messing with, she went and did it. So now you got guys that'll say this: okay, your name not in the paperwork. His name not in his paperwork. The dude got because the girl was on the CI.
Right.
They got that and found out, okay, it was Tammy. She did this for Big Meech, right, to get his time cut. But Big Meech never sat down with the agents. Big Meech didn't collab or didn't didn't put none of that together. She wouldn't have done it on her own.
How can she make that deal for Meech without him being aware of what she's doing? Like, I'm just saying, how could she do that?
Back to what I told you, the Rule 35. The 35 states anybody, either you or my family member, could do a third-party buy. A Rule 35 is called a third-party buy. Like, I'm in jail with license and my brother, my mother, my cousin, my homeboy could tell the agent, hey, I know these drug dealers or I know this murderer. I'm willing to get this person up if you give him the credit. That's how the feds do, not the state.
Right.
Feds do. That's called Rule 35. So that's what she was doing for Meech.
Right.
Now, what people will do is tell Meech, okay, listen. So you didn't have nothing to do with this. The paperwork said you had nothing to do with this. Well, you gotta cut her off. Because once she implicated your name, your brand, now you got to cut her off or you're going to be guilty of loving a snitch or being cool with a snitch.
But he gave her the rights to run BMF.
Right. So that's another thing. You can't cut her off now because she got the rights to that so she can do what she want to do. So it's like one of them situations where you like, okay, we don't got his name, but when a person say, common sense would say, this your bro, she come and visit you, but you knew about this, you put this together.
Right, and listen, what else I'm saying? The dude, Cuffy, he was working on a motion picture with Louis Burrell or whatever. That's Hammer's brother or whatever. And it's almost like with her being over the BMF situation, she took that from under them and hit it off with the 50 Cent thing, which gave them the miniseries, meaning like that. It was like an alliance. His son wound up playing Big Meech the whole night. It's like it sounded like that was orchestrated to run a certain kind of way, and then they cut this whole team out. Meaning like Cuffy, the dude Burrell, like y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. She running it, and then his time get cut. That don't look suspicious in no form or fashion.
Of course, it looks suspicious, but this is what you have. You have a situation like this. If you're gonna go with how prison go. If his name not in it,
right.
you got it not guilty.
Right.
No matter OJ, for long as he got found not guilty, but for years they kept saying, well, man, OJ did that, man, OJ was guilty.
But his name
was found not guilty.
Right.
So you gotta see what Meech. His name so you gotta say, okay, that's what I'm saying, you gotta leave it alone.
However it worked, his name not in the paperwork.
Right. So but now amongst the people in the house or around the table how we sitting, we be like, man, we street dudes according to this, man, come on, man, da-da-da. But according to that paperwork, his name not in there. So there's nothing you can do about it.
It never be nobody from New Orleans. It's always be like some off-brand person from somewhere else. And they comments when a nigga talk about ratting, it ain't about the shit that we talk about in New Orleans. It's like somebody from somewhere else, and they always got this New York wire type shit. Like what that's about? Because us in New Orleans, we don't talk about that when it comes to you. But people from New York and other places, they talk about that on that side when it come to you. So what the fuck is all that about?
It has a lot to do with jealousy. You got to keep in mind, down south we looked at as country boys. We're looked at as country boys. However, we influence the world. We some influential people, bro. The way, no matter how you cut it. I mean, take Tookie Williams. He was born in the same hospital I was born in Charity Hospital.
Right.
And now he's a founder of the Crips.
Right.
Take Elijah Muhammad from Georgia. And you got people look at him as a messenger the founder of the Nation of Islam. Take Noble Drew Ali from Carolina. Another one, they look at him as a prophet from the South. And then when you go more in depth, they say we country and slow, but then you got Frank Lucas and Frank Matthew from Carolina. From the South. So we looked at as countries as slow as it is, but we got influence on a lot of people. Big influence.
So niggas just hate saying that. Just made
Look
up
at Lil Wayne. Got the people wearing them tight clothes. Now he didn't switch back to the bag.
It's big.
Trying to say.
I was gonna wear my OVO jacket because you got the fake Cash Money jacket. I got the real OVO Rich Gang thing that came directly from Stunner.
David had wore that. He had wore that at the concert.
You got
it was in a bag.
He got a knockoff Cash
it was
Money
It
jacket.
was brand new.
Listen to me. A lot of my clothes, you didn't get one.
I ain't getting. You don't mess with me like that.
I know, yeah, you know, still like you
don't
from
mess
the
with me
part
like
of the crime
that.
day. So, but listen what I'm just saying this here, bro.
He bought it down.
Listen what I'm saying. Stunner wore that jacket to the concert. Took the jacket. I remember this. Took the jacket off, folded up, put in that thing,
And sent it to Gas.
Yeah, you know, Gas wasn't gonna trip.
But Gas might can get more money for it, like that Stunner award. That Stunner award.
I put the value on it.
That put value on it since, so that's probably even better.
Well, then he need to accept the fact that that's a used jacket.
Well, if he get him to sign it, would it be more valuable?
Stunner don't like him no more. Stunner he ain't sign that.
Stunner don't rock with him no more either?
Cut him off. He ain't,
Cut him off, dog.
Right.
So
big B's, nigga.
yeah, bro. Stop playing with fire, though, bro.
Stop playing with fire,
Big
man.
facts, bro.
Hey, so what you got going on, man? For the rest of the time you're in the city, what you getting into? And no, before you answer that, what was the biggest misconception that you was getting before you went to jail? You would hear that shit like, nah, man, I'm about my business, but not all that shit.
Murders. Bro, I could be with the president or with the chief of police and they gonna say gangster in them. Every murder charge that I was locked up for, it was either one of the hot boys did it or somebody I knew did it and I got locked up. Every charge that is on my jacket I was arrested for was for one of them.
And you got a misconception since you've been home right now? People think it's a way that it ain't with you?
Well, now they just know because I lead by example now. I'm not selling drugs. I'm not toting guns. I'm not nobody in neighborhoods. And I got my nonprofit. So they look at it like I'm the people challenge. Like to see. They like to see me on the internet. Just know I like to have fun now.
Right.
So I'm out the way. I ain't trying to be no stepper, but I can step because that's gonna always be there. So I just keep that compressed. Just leave me alone.
Right. It's so far under there. You say you keep it compressed.
I don't think it's so far. I just don't think it's so far. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because
listen,
it's so far.
this personality.
I agree.
Listen, but listen what I'm saying. This because he says so tough. So I'm saying the personality that you show the internet. See, I knew you in the streets like this. You clown, joke with throwing me.
You holding that against me too.
No, I'm not. I know you was always that way. So I'm just
fact.
He told him to shut it down.
Facts. I'm saying all that to say is that's why I don't think it's so far fetched to being like so tough. I'm like, gangsta be chilling, he clowning, I'm like, that dude been like that when he was active.
Yeah,
that ain't too much of a difference of who he was prior to just being active.
But the only difference is I had never.
You don't curse. That's about it.
Yeah, I had.
You wasn't
Yeah, you wasn't. You wasn't doing none of that.
But bro, you gotta understand this too.
Shit.
I didn't know that the feds would hide you. I didn't know that they had a bag waiting on me that they'll ship you all over the country. I didn't know about that, so now I'm aware of that.
Right.
So now I'd be like, I think for me the next man. That's why you don't see me trolling people on the internet, doing certain stuff because I like to travel. If somebody troll me, I'm gonna troll back.
Oh, all right. I don't go. Troll.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun if you come to me. Cause like I was in y'all comments.
What's the answer right
I was
back?
Big fact. There you go.
Yeah.
So when people, of course, I'm gonna respond accordingly. But I'm talking about I don't just be like going in on people unless they attack me first. Think about this here. Since I've been home, every internet op that I have encounter I had with somebody came to me
spoke on you first,
and I just respond.
Right. We had to bring Crypto Jeezy on this thing, man. As gangster co-hosts, they be doing their shit, man. We be having our little 1-2 back and forth, but it's all love, man. Crypto,
time.
let the people know who you is, man. How you make gangster, and first let them know where to find you at on social media.
I'm Crypto Jeezy. You can find me at Crypto Jeezy on YouTube. I'm at the home in the federal pen.
Nah, tell him how I 10 for you.
Hot 10-4 for you, nigga.
I was the big homie.
So I come to the unit, and I think he was in the hole at that time for the moves. You was, that little movie you went with.
Here for the money.
Yeah. So when he come out the hole, he sent for me. He had the little homies come to the dome and summons me to the yard.
Right.
Did the little background check and all that. Had the little, you remember you had the little lagoon behind you with the little poke on. I thought I didn't peep that out, but yeah, he had the little lagoon with everything checked out. So after that, we just rocked out, and I came home, man. We've been locked in.
But
see, he had just left Blabber, Ted Warfare, Be Stupid. He had just left Coleman Penn, but the killers, he just left there. So
that's the worst. That's the worst one. Where you was at?
I mean,
Penn, federal?
Yeah, Penn is, you don't want to be in there. I didn't want to be in there.
Right. How long you did?
I did 5 years.
Right. So when you went by gangster, how long you had left?
I think I did the 9-month program, then I had about a year left. And I went.
Right. And you touched before gangster, huh?
Yeah. That came out that.
So you took him when he got out.
I looked out for him.
You suffered for him?
Yeah, I did look something for him. Tell him what I did, man. Tell him what I did.
Bro, I still had these ugly shoes. I still have them. 2 years and 10 months, I still had them same ugly shoes he bought me.
Oh, he bought
then
you
he kept the receipt.
Niggas come home and don't get shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell him.
Right.
Niggas don't get a fucking bubble gum, my
And
nigga.
he bought me to the seafood place. The Kyrie Irvings he bought me. I still had them shoes, right? They still, the soul still.
Oh yeah, you got
Them Kyrie's not ugly though.
Kyrie's.
You probably just didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Because you came out wearing big stuff, like,
I still wear big stuff.
super big,
Mike.
like the suits and stuff. I was like, hold up. You
That
get it?
suit.
That
nigga had a
suit.
tie-dye suit.
That suit.
That boy said, like he went to the baby shower and went to a wedding. Hey, bro. Say,
Right, that was
that's
funny.
Yeah, it's a fact. But the thing is, though, bro, them shoes is ugly.
Not the Kyrie's.
You saw them? Did you see
No,
them?
I ain't see the ones you got.
I wanna
All
make sure I
black.
see your picture.
Yeah, send me a picture.
Send me a picture.
Because I don't know what model of Kyrie's he got, you know.
They was a hard, fat rubber all around.
That's when he still was with Nike, though.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
Nah, I seen him. It was cool.
can't
He
miss,
overdoing
man.
it.
He overdoing
I would have rocked it.
Yeah, he just didn't know how to put it together.
Nah, it wasn't nothing to put together. T-shirt, short, and then he ain't buy me no shorts and no shirt to go with it.
We was on a budget.
Kyrie about $2.
Yeah, but he could at least gave me the receipt. I could have double back and got me something else. But the man bought me with. Then that's another thing. He didn't let me pick out what I wanted. He picked out what he wanted.
Because I know he was 20-something years.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
He won't die.
Yeah, he was.
die.
Actually, I bought some sketches with him on.
Sketches.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you didn't like the Kyrie's?
I bought some black sketches.
Come on, brother. Magnolia, man, with you right now. Ooh, the
My daughter
Magnolia,
was. They
man.
said, Dad, we're bringing you shop. I'm like, what's wrong with these? Because I saw the officers wearing sketches. So I
Yeah,
thought,
that was the style of what
and
they
it
was
looked like
wearing.
Nikes. Yeah, I bought it from dealers when I first come home.
You from the older era, and Cripple, you from the 9, right? Mm-hmm. That's perfect. We got a partner, man, our homie, man, and this shit. He from the 9 war, and this shit started way back, kind of like your era of back then, like saying the 9 war was dirty. Like why you heard that, or like why that's
Yes,
the thing? Because
the
we
night-
want to clarify that for our homie,
The
man.
Night War is totally, listen, to this day, I can call Blabber right now. And we still go hard on the Night War right now to this day. Yeah, like a Night War dude. You had, like the girls from the Night War, they still be wearing them, they still was wearing medallion earrings with the name on them.
Nameplates.
The dude from the Night War was wearing the herringbone. And when they drive their car, they just lean to the side, hanging on.
They had
That
money,
Night
though.
War stuff, bro.
They did have money, though.
I'm not taking that they had money. It was, listen,
Yeah.
I know some gangsters come out that Night War. I know a lot about that
Yeah,
Florida
money.
Desire. We're not taking that part, but the Night War just different. It's like they in their own little world, bro. We always just looked at them like country.
Yeah, that was a stigma.
Yeah, I could call
but
Black right
I
now.
knew some shy niggas from the 9,
Me
like, you know what I'm
too.
saying, like the Nino. I think Dizzy
Pooh, man,
put that shit on.
Lottie
Yeah.
Butter. There's a lot of them occurring overseas. Key kids like Key Hackett. A lot of them, I know these dudes dress.
Yeah, Merle used to put it on.
Yeah, you know, but the fact still that Night was, and then there's still our music. We go down to the rumors at night. They stealing sound out your car. Come on, man.
Oh,
You
that was
come
the
around
best
there with that
thing.
beat,
If your
they
car
gonna
got
steal your
stole,
stuff.
if your car got stole,
Big
you
facts.
looking across the canal somewhere for it, because they had
man,
it.
it's
Right.
still
On the back
sound,
street
bro.
outside.
You ain't saying nothing. So can you?
He
You
from
know
the
what
9.
I'm
You
saying?
gotta defend
One
his
more thing.
honor.
One more thing.
Gotta
One more
defend his honor.
thing. In the Night War, guess what they nicknamed Shaggy.
Shaggy. That's called the canal though.
That's
But it's
called
still the
the
nine.
That's called the
It's the
canal.
nine.
That was magic shit.
Shaggy.
Would you consider the East as being the 9 war?
Yeah,
No, not you, gangster.
Nah.
but I do.
Not really.
This man from the 9, so I'm trying to. Because the East say they're their own island. They say to get in the East, you got to go around a body of water, no matter where you come from. Chalmette, Slidell,
bro, listen to me.
Uptown.
The reason why I say because in juvenile jail and LTI, the 9th Ward, Florida Desire, Crossing East.
Facts.
All the 9.
Was the East in it?
All the
LTI
9.
for sure.
Was the East in that?
All the 9th Ward. Yeah, that's
LTI.
where I learned that from. There was
Right.
all 9th Ward. Yeah.
Okay.
I learned about spots in dog, listen, they went to jail so young at LTI. I just thought the East was the 9th Ward. I never thought it was nothing else but the 9th Ward because a nigga going
I
to
lived
LTI
back there, so I
that young.
they didn't. I mean, some people claimed it, but a lot of people were saying it was their own thing.
But you know, as things go on, people start separating.
Right.
But I guarantee this here, if they all go to jail, oh yeah, we're at the 9.
Right.
Better that the Desire of Florida, the more rotten ones, yeah, they
Yeah.
come up, oh yeah, we're at the 9. But nowadays, you know, once the East start wilding out, getting their own identity, they separate.
They wanted their own thing, right.
That's how that stuff be working.
Now I want to ask you a question. Since you here in person, did you, when you called them to the yard, did you get them to sing 1825 and then you say 2 Lane? I'm just asking because I heard that.
Oh, you asking me?
That was Murder was saying.
Yeah, Murder said when he called you to the yard,
memory, that nigga stupid.
he said because I was like 25.
That shit was funny as a
2
motherfucker.
Lane.
No, that's what you
That's
do.
how
I
he
know,
knew.
I
That's
know,
how
I
he
know.
knew if you was from New
From
Orleans.
New Orleans, right. All
I'm gonna
right.
hit you with 3 things. I'm gonna hit you with that, or I'm gonna hit you with 1826, and then if you don't say no, bro, that was Seafood City,
Right.
Or Frankie and Johnny,
Let him have it.
If you don't know the
Right.
3,
You ain't from New
suspect.
Orleans,
Yeah.
right. I just was
He
trying
was
to see because he was
actually-
joking.
he
He
was
was
joking
joking about
he
it,
was
but I'm trying to
asking,
see
like,
like
how you see it.
how that went or whatever. And I was trying to see if you said it like he was saying it 2 Lane or did you say 2 Lane?
How you saying it, Dad? How you saying it, Dad?
I'm just asking.
We got the man here.
Two
How you
Lane.
saying it, man?
2 Lane.
2 Lane, but no, you can't say it like that.
Yeah, so you know, because I know Murder joke a lot. He could rib his ass. He ribbed me, so I laughed at a lot of jokes he said about me when he was talking about me. So I'm just asking, you know, if that's how it went.
That's one nigga gangster can't fuck with the
Yeah,
real.
he could rib his ass off.
Why you think I can't mess with him? Who make you think?
He funny, bro.
That nigga
You don't think he funny?
motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
He don't want to talk about the man.
Dog.
Roof Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's their
That's
name. They
Murder.
give him. Murder.
Yeah, y'all give him the name Roof Dog, but OG Murder.
What's my name? The Roof Dog.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
He can real, bro. That nigga funny, bro.
That crackhead, that's a fact.
Right.
Nah, for real. He don't. This what it is. See, he mastered the art of cracking jokes. You know that's his strong suit.
Right.
And people like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, every time when I be bored, I go and I say, you know, I'm gonna go see what this crackhead doing now. Let me see what this goofy stuff do. See, I don't have a shame in going to somebody's channel to see what they do, what's going on.
Right.
Like when I get bored, I used to come over to the channel, what they talking about? I remember write down some time, let's do this, this. I used to tell you when we first started, I said, bro, listen, we got a beef with NORAPCAP podcast. His know his exact words were? Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't met with them dudes.
Right.
But then when y'all got on his butt, now,
Yeah, because you did that.
No, I didn't do that. He did that.
You did that.
No,
You said, man, I'm gonna see what he got. Fuck with
Listen,
fuck with crypto.
Right. Listen to me, Meena. You wasn't. I was in the car. That man called me and say,
This was y'all two.
Yeah.
And
he said, I'm about to get on his
I'm
butt.
on Mena's side.
He threw that.
He
co-signed it. I did. I said, I want to see how. He said, yeah, we about to tear him up.
He said,
get him.
he said, introduce him.
Yeah.
I did.
I think I heard that on the speaker.
I did, coach, because I had told him, I said, bro, let's go at them first. He didn't want, I ain't doing
That was
it.
what you saying.
Yeah. I felt your principle. You like, I don't know them dude like I ain't gonna really play with him like that. But with you being his homie and you telling us,
let's get him.
we thinking he with it. So
And then y'all went in on him.
Nah, we ain't
And
going.
then he was looking crazy.
We ain't
But
going.
hold on, let me just say this here. Watch
We ain't
this here.
going.
But do you feel like you beat them?
Alright.
Oh!
You got monetized, right?
Oh, for y'all, I told y'all the whole plan. I said I'm gonna go at them.
Right.
I'm gonna go at. That was the whole plan, and it worked.
Right.
They still hit me up, y'all. I still got the pager. Did what's that?
Nah, you know.
Hey, Crypto, why you fuck with this nigga, Crypto?
Cause out of all the homies, you know, when I went to the feds, like when they gave you stuff, it was kind of open and used, man. Homie, like when he popped me off, it was at a time I really needed it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when he sent the $200, you got time. I'm about to go home. You send me $200 from the feds, you know what I'm saying? Just off one, at first he tried, he's planted the seed, act like I ain't want it. I slept on, you sleep or come back the next day, I can do something. Right. Something is him.
Right.
Let me get that, man. And it came, when people do stuff like that, I take heed to that, and you know what I'm saying, I rock with that. He was rocking me off the strength, you know what I'm saying?
Off the rip.
And I know me, and just being honest, I know a certain thing like that wasn't something I would have did. So he just made me look at stuff differently. So that was
right.
And like, nah, look, you done put me in my own lane, man.
Right, for sure.
His word is bond. Like I can agree with that. I came to the show. He said, whatever money make, I'ma send you out. I'm looking at it, I wasn't expecting that. I was just honored to, to come promote the book on his platform, the whole nine. He just sent it to me. What's your cash out?
Right.
Send me the money. And this was like a month later. That shit come once a month or whatever. So it was like a month or two later or whatever. But he was like, look, I got something. I'm going to send you the monone.
That's some real shit. And that shit worked for a certain because
it play a part, though. It make you look at a person like, man, that dude kept his word. And that mean a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. That's real shit. We got good chemistry, dog. You know what I'm saying, man? MEANA, because and then like MEANA's saying that right now, that you told him that, and you was like, nah, it just came back around to that shit happened to you. I tell you that earlier.
Today he told me that. You know what he said?
That nigga said what you said.
He said, we gonna split. Man, I'm coming on y'all
That nigga
show.
said exactly what you said.
Right. Yeah, you just did that naturally. Yeah, right.
He showed that, but I was like, nah, I been want to come on here, and y'all deserve that, though.
Right. And he been trying to do a duo.
Big
you heard me? He's been trying to get a duo together on a nigga, you heard me?
I don't want nothing.
You been wanting to fuck with podcasting? Like, until you met Gangsta?
He created this monster. I was trying to be the manager when I saw
He
when I saw the
about
money.
being my manager. I said, what did you
make
do
it
my
make
manager?
sense.
People call me.
Direct.
I need you putting your hand in my pocket. Yeah.
Direct.
Then guess how much you want out the door?
What?
25%.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta make it
He
right.
say 10.
25. That nigga say he ain't starting nothing.
Let's make it right.
Is that time?
I know
We
my
got a
word.
few more
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
15
Okay,
more.
we better,
But yeah, he wanted 25. I was like, bro, I'm already set. I don't need you. Then get what he gonna say? Well, man, put my number on your Instagram. Why would I do that goofy stuff? And so we went to my YouTube channel, and some people liked him, and then it started growing on. I said, homie, you got to develop bulletproof emotion.
Right.
And then from there, once he started getting the jokes in, he got his own channel, and he monetized and get his own money.
That 2 a.m, woo, that's a nice little woo.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
Because y'all be on the stuff soon as it happen. Like, you know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm
When
telling
everybody
you.
else sleep on it, y'all done
Yeah.
already covered it. Like, you know.
Like the other night when he come up with the idea, the topic about the Jay Prince thing, that did good for us. So, we just split the money.
You slept on
I
the
give
Young
him half of
Thug
whatever
shit,
we
huh?
make.
You ain't putting no Young Thug.
Because I've been out here, I was so happy I was home. I'm like, man, I'm back in the city. Feel good to be back out here.
Right.
So I plan to do something tonight, but I really want just to come get the feeling back of the city.
Gangsta, just how the Young Thug shit played out, and for a person who been in jail like that, did you look at it like they ain't really had him on nothing for it to even go like that?
No,
Even all the shit they was saying, but what it like? Come on, man, probation 40 years and shit. Like people got you, you ain't getting that
we
type
having
of
this
shit.
talk, right? And this is what I said, bro. All to the side, and I respect the call on it because of this. You know how you be like, okay, by law, you ain't got nothing on me. But come on, slime, you're in the streets, you doing whatever you... So he Thug might look at like, I did do something wrong, so let me go down and tap out. I see where I can get home to my family, and I'll work out the kinks later.
Right.
Because he's somebody that still got potential to make millions.
No, for sure.
Well, you gonna make some money, come on.
You know what I'm saying? You stood up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand. It's like, man, you in that system, bro, and you the breadwinner. So it's like, man, I need to get home, man. I know I 40 years. Then it's the thing I ain't like. Y'all said the man banned from Atlanta, but yet you can still come back to Atlanta to tell some children's stories. If I'm banned, I'm banned. So why I can get to come back and talk to them, but I can't come?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like when a brother was like, Gangsta, you hear from us when we came to Dallas. The people say you can't come to New Orleans, not around New Orleans people. I said, I got something for him. I say, well, I got something for him. See, I was going to surprise y'all at first, but I was like, nah, I got to let y'all know because I wanted to make sure y'all had the time. But that's what I thought about.
Right.
I said, I'm going to come down, I'm going to sneak down there, I'm going to stun on them. I said, no, because I want to come on the show because y'all were the first people that I did the interview when I first come home.
Right.
So.
Start right there, though. You think Vlad, your interview with Vlad, or been done what it was gonna do, or you would be the person who you is right now? From if we would have dropped your shit, because I don't think you would have went on Vlad. The shit would have been already out.
No, I still would have went on Vlad. Let me tell you why. Because what I learned, think about this here. I've been home 2 years and 10 months. I'd have been there. Vlad, Real Life Street Star, Say Cheese, No
No
Jumper,
Jumper.
Cam Capone, all million platform, got millions of subscribers. Talking about the same stuff.
Right.
2 years and 10 months. So, because I learned this, everybody got a different audience.
And they got different questions.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I still would have traveled because...
And I do know one thing about like the person interviewing you where you from, like other people can't tap into them type of sectors of questions and shit.
I still think this, that is more questions and stuff y'all left out. It's stuff in my mind. I was like, man, they could have talked about this.
We can talk about the whole shit, but we freestyle and sometimes that's how I go. You learn about podcasting. As soon as that bitch go off with anybody you ever interviewed, you gonna say that no matter who you is. As soon as you close that motherfucker,
man, I could have asked him this.
you know, that's just how it go. And then sometimes we answer that. We ask our own self that shit riding home. You know
but
what I'm
then,
saying?
some people be feeling like, oh, I got his number, I get him again.
Yeah, that's how because you gonna always have something.
But you ain't
You ain't
gonna have
gonna. You ain't gonna. He might be beating out.
One shot is all you get, brother.
He might be beating.
That was podcast. We in the building.
You know what? What's some
Talk your
questions?
talk.
What's some questions that you thought that we had that we didn't ask you?
About Birdman, about BG.
Because
about
we
actually
heard
about
about that. We know about
And we
that.
asked you
But
about that.
your audience don't.
Yes,
No,
they
we
do.
actually-
No, they don't. Not all of y'all get new
They be
audience
coming. They
every
be
day.
coming to you back for.
Yeah, but they still want to hear from you.
And
Like,
he a
I
smart
know you
nigga,
from
son.
the
This
streets.
nigga
How
smart.
you feel about Birdman?
I love him.
Hey, but this nigga smart, cause he know that. No, this nigga a motherfucker, dog.
yeah, yo,
Cause he
monster.
know that. He
Better
think
than
he
a father.
really think he know me, dog. That
I do.
I'm trying to form something. And he shoot it down before he can even form.
Man, this man literally be fussing
and then
on
he
the phone,
come
bro.
back talking
That's some
about, you
jailhouse
asked me
shit,
nothing
y'all.
about fucking Birdman. Come on, man. Get the fuck
That's some
out.
I
jailhouse
said, bro,
shit.
me and this man just been on the phone fussing about money on YouTube.
Right.
Me and this man be going in about small stuff, bro.
You think Boosie getting 50 from Vlad?
No.
That's what he say.
I
Cause
don't
you
think
know
that-
how this shit work.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe he getting 50. And I believe he might be getting anywhere from 20 to 30. I believe he's gotten 50 before, but I don't believe he constantly getting 50.
Right. You think so? Sometimes that's what they base their number. You know, I get 50. If I got it one time, that's what I get.
That's like I can run in line so I get 20, but one thing about Vlad, he gonna put you out there. Oh no, I ain't giving you no 20. He lying, I ain't getting him because everybody gonna say, well, Vlad, you giving him 20?
Right.
I know a question that need to be asked and people want to know this. Your relationship with Birdman. It's your brother. It's not your brother. Biological. Got the same blood. Got the same daddy, the same mama. What that is?
I plead the fifth.
Stop the cap.
Nah, it's all love, my nigga.
Now, let me say this.
And did you get Cappity Cap from us?
Yeah. Now listen.
Oh, he finally admitted it. Because you always said you hadn't.
That nigga stupid.
You always say you hadn't did that.
Yeah,
We felt like that.
Listen, bro, when I come home, when I seen y'all chemistry, and I'm already knowing who you are, so I'm like, and y'all had the other guy with y'all.
That's him.
It's him time.
That nigga kept saying, I don't know who. I was gonna tell you. Trust me, I was gonna tell you before the
Hold
podcast
up.
went off. That nigga kept saying, I don't know the other nigga. That's him, nigga.
But what you was called?
Time, Jake Time.
The me, right.
That nigga kept saying, I don't know the mediator, confiscator. Nigga,
I had to make fun of
that's
him, but my thing was this. I like what y'all was doing.
Right.
So I'm like, and it was shocking to me because I'm like, I'm knowing you from rocking the crowd. So for me to see you on the podcast, when I was in jail, I heard about Nicki Minaj and Wayne having a podcast. And I was like, that's like being a radio, like Wild Wayne. And I was like,
Yeah.
everybody be doing this. And now I love it.
Right.
So, because you help change lives and you help people with a lot of problems, right?
Right.
So as I'm seeing y'all doing, man, that's pretty cool. They doing anything. So of course I'm gonna give y'all a hard time, man. Not this, but I'm steady watching y'all. I'm steady getting ideas. The only thing I ain't got down pat now, and I'm gonna be honest with you. How I always tell people put the project aside. And I ain't want to hit his mouth. Is I like how y'all take certain segments and put on Instagram and then y'all cut it off.
Right.
I love it, but I wouldn't dare ask him how to do that. Help me out. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. Listen, I ain't even told him.
figure it out, huh?
Yeah, I told him to learn how to do it.
Hey, we give him a lot of game.
That's a
We
fact.
gave him a lot of game when
Y'all
he first
do.
came
I
on.
watch
Right.
it. Y'all do. That's a fact. See, I'm one of them. I'm the type of person. If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask.
Right.
Man, how you do this? How you do that? Y'all want to stop answering your phone. It be, like I tell you, every time, man be fussing.
And you say I talk long, but you talk long, bro.
I like to talk.
But you tell me, to talk too much. He
do
run
it.
it. No, you go overboard.
You got an education.
Nigga say cut it.
Yeah. He want to shut me up so he can talk.
Like now.
All right, that's it. Now he running it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? You want me to be quiet so you can run it?
Bro, Meena don't play on that phone. I be like, all right, time.
I'm trying to give you the information, bro.
Time and Meena, I be like, all right, it's my turn. Man, listen, I better put the phone on mute. Mama.
Oh, man.
Mama, he still talking.
All right.
So you can't be rude because he's a good person, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna, when he speak from the heart, but I be like, all right, time out, man. But I better put it on, Mama, the food done already. He's still going.
Right.
He don't give me,
Like I say, man, it's all love, man. We do this shit all day. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. And like I say, man,
having us, man.
Yeah,
Fresh
man.
quarters, baby. I had beignet.
Had them beignets, man.
Big facts.
Crypto and MEANA pulled up after that.
Right.
Yeah, man. So it was nice kicking it with y'all, man. We talking that shit, but hopefully we could do this shit again, man. Even though we come to Dallas.
We come to Dallas.
You know
y'all
what I'm
come, we gonna roll up the red carpet.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's all love, man.
We're
Appreciate
gonna roll
y'all,
the red
man.
carpet. We're gonna bring y'all to a nice, expensive studio that we both have. We're gonna show y'all, look how you looking like. What?
Love, man.
Nah, you showed
Appreciate
me love the last time. I was
Nah,
cool.
you coming to the studio next
You
time.
didn't have all that at that time, but you
I was just
still.
scrolling. You had to bring it up.
You brought me to the kids basketball games,
Exactly.
and we
Right.
went to the mall. We ate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Let
Yeah,
the people know where to find y'all at.
You can find me at
Anyway, so
Crypto Jesus.
See,
You got it right, huh?
see, go ahead, Crip. Let them know where to find you, at, bro.
Crypto Jesus on all platforms.
how you spell it?
And crypto, they don't know how to spell crypto. They don't need
You
to
got
find
some
it.
people can't.
Is it crypto?
See that?
Here we go.
They was saying that. I told you, bro. They told you. They hit you with the lollipop.
We got a joke with it, bro.
Like
I know
Joe.
all the Crips in Miami. Crypto.
See?
Yeah, Crypto Jeezy
Yo,
on everything and Gangsta.
Terrance Gangsta Williams home on Instagram.
That was a long thing.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I was looking like, damn,
Who put
that
that?
shit about this
I saw
long.
that when he first came. Like, why?
Yeah.
I didn't know, bro. Ain't nobody helped me, bro. Like right under the day, my phone been on silent for 2 years or something.
You didn't know.
No, because when I first came home, I was on the jail stuff. I had to put my phone on the ledge, on ringer, and then I'm thinking, don't touch my stuff. I ain't gonna touch your stuff. The LeBron get up 3-4 in the morning, she in my phone. So I just started.
What LeBron?
Crystal, the first little chick I used to live with, not Queen Fran. Then that's another thing. He gave me that, y'all. You did. They did the little segment. I can talk about it now. Yeah, I'm ready to get it now. Yeah. So anyway, I just keep my phone on silent now. When people text me or call me,
Queen Fran hurt his feelings, man.
nah, she tried to take me down.
You try to take it down
Live,
for real.
dirty dog.
Right.
That Kyle tried to get over. She went on. What is the girl named Tasha K?
That's a kid.
Tasha K told her, "Well, if you told me to lie about this, what else you hide?" I said, "Wow, how you gonna tell somebody to lie and you don't know him?"
Right.
I said, "This dummy." But yeah, man, people like that. Then she got with my haters. I almost won't say that name because I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it anyway. She got with what that boy with them Pampers, B-roll. She got with that sissy. She got with Tito, that clown Tito, with that ragged amount of his, them dirty dread. She got with him. They all got together. They tried to take. And I was like, how do you supposed to be real dude? But they talking about you promoting, telling me I did something to try to get me sent to jail. I said, one minute they say they hate rats, they but next minute y'all, you did it, you know. Man, I say, man, these dudes just make the rule to break the rules.
This
So
that
it's going
podcast medicine, man. You
Nah.
can't get this shit over.
We ain't finished yet. I got some more to say, y'all. I want to drag with them.
Some of my people, man. Try to do it the night way, dog. I gotta keep it real.
And we
bro.
out. Yeah.
Some of my people, dog.
That's a
Can't
fact.
do it. Yeah, instead of they can be like, nah.
Right.
This podcast medicine, man. Shout out to the doctor, bro. I can't let you do that. That's my nigga, bro.
I respect
Shout
that.
out to the doctor, man.
Let me tell you
Salute
something.
to,
The doctor ticks me off, but the doctor he be on point sometimes.
Right.
The dude, but he just irritating the dude. He takes stories he don't know about it like he was there, but he got his own mind.
Gotta respect that, huh?
Yeah, all he giving you is his opinion, though.
Bro, these dudes don't. Let me tell you why these dudes don't tick me off. Because for number one, I'm winning. I've been on since January the 3rd, 2022,
He's telling about.
and still, man, we in here, and we're still winning.
Back.